All right.
Franchise Drainage Board order, November the 14th. All members present except Mr. Bartley. And we'll have approval of minutes for October 31st. I guess I read it, you read it.
I'll make a motion.
Motion made, Kenny, to accept the minutes of October 31st. Second? Second.
I'll second.
Second, okay. Any additions or corrections to it as printed? All in favor of that motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
I'm saying,
Same, but you weren't there.
because I wasn't.
Where's the sign it? You want to walk us through the claims, Jim?
Yeah, and the first one is on Sims Franklin. I think maybe Kenny's on that. IMI Stone, $609.23. And Steve, who's the contractor you thought worked on that?
I thought it was John's repair.
John's Repair Service?
You talked to him, Kenny, about working out there on Sims
Yeah.
Franklin. Working where the Matthews dumps into the Sims Franklin.
Somebody said he was over, well, I seen him go through Swayze a couple of days ago, but I didn't follow his.
Maybe Phil Jennis got it done. We never heard about it, but you know,
Well,
we know it's been done.
It's either over on Phil or Mark Lester, one of the two.
Okay. But it's $609.23 on Sims Franklin. There's 20,000 in the fund.
What they say it was for.
Stone. IMI Stone.
Where Matthews dumps into Sims Franklin, I guess the bank was eroding.
It was,
That's where he puts his
Yeah.
stone.
That's where it got fixed.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going down through there 6 months ago or longer with him, and we're looking at that ditch down through Marks there.
Okay.
And the next thing you know, it stopped in a war. I'd say that
That's,
somebody's got to go there and fix it.
Is this the only claim we have?
No, we've got three other ones from Mitch Cook. On the Schaefer Farm, $1,400. Craner Farm, $600, and the Vogel Farm, $2,000. And there's $141,000 in the fund.
What ditch?
Oh, Black Creek. Log removal.
Okay. There's three there, right?
Yeah, that's all the bills in them. Then did you want me to tell them about this claim?
yeah.
Freeman had the claim a little bit wrong. He made it, he brought $2,728.63. And he actually, that's what you guys approved, but he actually turned it in for the right amount, which was $2,782.59. It's been turned in for the right amount. You just need to approve it, I guess.
I had a brain fart or something. I don't know where. The price that was on the minutes and what you guys approved was the amount before their environmental fee. After the environmental fee, it was the other amount, which it was the actual amount on the voucher that it turned in and the amount from the claim.
But it got paid right.
Who's this?
IMI
Yeah.
for Stone on Luger Creek. Somehow I got the number wrong. Not sure how, but I did it.
You're human.
Huh?
You're human.
Yeah.
So we have
That's it today.
4 bills there.
Move we pay these claims.
Okay.
Second.
Rick Stokes makes a motion, second, Mr. Pinkerton. All in favor of the motion, say aye. Aye. Motion carried, 4-1. No. 4-0. Blue Crane Fund, I assume we don't have anything on that. You aware of that, any movement?
I'm not aware
We're gonna have to get the lawyers together and not let them out.
You know what, it's never gonna go.
We're gonna try,
Sooner or later, I think it will.
you know, we,
Not till there's another problem.
we,
Right.
we bit the dust one time and I'm not gonna let it die, so.
How many years has that been on there? 5, 6, 7?
Long I've been on the drainage board, probably 20.
The only complaint we've had is somebody from the church is telling the condominiums for throwing the leaves in the ditch. I don't think it's blocked anything yet, so.
But it will. Okay, new business. Long Branch ditch.
Mr. Ollinger is here today. I've talked to George Camacho. He did the watershed. And, the one on Farmington Road, we measured it. And, talked to George again this morning. I have a letter from him here. And around 10-foot, diameter pipe would be 75 square feet on the end area opening. And you have a picture to show them on the location?
Yeah, I only, it's a general overview with a blue circle, and, this shows a lot we're platting off and the culverts to get, cars across the street to the wooded area.
Where's this at, Ron?
Farmington Road, just, east of town. Kenny Austin's old place. If you
Yeah.
remember where Kenny lived. And there maybe is a 6-foot plastic one there now.
I think it's 5.
Is it
and
5 foot?
I'm
Okay.
gonna guess they didn't get permission to do it, but.
We measured it. I just couldn't remember exactly. The only thing I'd be concerned is, you want to make sure your new one gets put down into the old bottom. It has a lot of natural fall through there. It really drops off. You just don't want to set any part of it on the sediment in case it would need dug out. You know, Gas City keeps growing. We had a reconstruction back in Joe Horner's day, and I surveyed it, and they turned down maintenance at that time. But sooner or later, that's gonna have to be a maintenance tax.
And that runs through our farm to the, east as well. Long Branch does.
Okay. It was,
Bunch of houses along that.
yeah, there's a few. It was dredged from Farmington Road to the end last time because it had enough fall downstream. That's been years ago.
And the box culvert was put in 500 east too. Concrete
Right.
on 500.
And you know, we didn't have anything to do with that one. I think that one's probably a little small.
I don't know how big it was, but I remember when they put it, Dave's Excavating put it in, I think.
Okay.
We put it in.
County highway, right?
County highway. It's on the county road.
There is quite a bit of ground comes in between 500 and Farmington Road from the south, though, there in between, if there's a variation in size.
Yeah.
More as it goes downstream, the farm.
Right, a few couple hundred acres
Yeah.
at least.
So the size of 500 may be smaller than what you need
So
with more.
why, I guess I'm gonna ask the question, what are you wanting to do? What do you want the pipe for?
Well, I don't have it located exactly on that map, and the reason is I'm waiting for the leaves to die off so we can get in there and decide where the best location is.
Yeah.
But somewhere in front of that wooded area. There's topographical changes in there. In some cases, it's, you know,
The crossing right now is right here. And, you know, it's in a really low spot. There's some scouring. It's been stone good to where the water probably came over, run around maybe. But you're wanting to put it more towards the east.
So is the old one coming up then?
no, I hadn't planned to take, that's really, the old one's only to farm, to get farm equipment across it. And I'm not even sure how often I use it. It looks to me like a farmer, who's my nephew, looks like he's farming the one to the east, and he could get back in there without that plastic culvert.
You know, if it gets to be,
I had nothing to do with the plastic culvert. I don't even
if
know.
it gets to be an obstruction someday, the drainage board could order it out. But we,
Yeah.
Whenever we put the ditch in, it'll come out.
It
Yeah.
is low right there, and they put enough stone, that if it backs up, it's gonna run over and around.
Mhm.
There is a kind of a scour hole. Right there's across, you can see, there's the water, you kind of see the scour hole. But, George has recommended 75 square foot end area opening, which around 10 footer would work.
It's sort of based on the road crossing, isn't it, Jim?
Yeah, at Farmington Road.
Yeah,
What kind of pipe is it in?
we'll use metal.
Corrugated.
Yeah,
George just said that there would be no liability on the road restriction liability would be up to the property owner of the stream crossing
So
on your load limit, your pipe.
you want to put the pipe in at your expense? And
Yeah.
set it down, no problem, and keep it clear, there's a lot of limbs. Go through there,
Yeah, it's his only
One
access.
side.
well, it still catch them.
Yeah, I know, but I know.
Yeah.
No, 2 or 3 pipes.
Yeah, it'd be the landowner's job to
like
keep,
on 38th Street,
Keep them clear.
keep it clear.
Larry Ordat's place.
Any other questions? If someone would make a motion to put the private crossing in,
I'll make a motion, we put the private crossing in as presented.
okay, I've made a motion, a second,
No,
any seconds? Any more discussion? If not, all voting in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All carried. No, zero, so. Okay.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Well,
See you.
Take care.
now, we're down to the end of the wildlife, right?
Yeah, we do have, quotes on the Big Deer Creek. That's last.
Okay. What's,
Wildlife next.
Matthew Keen's here today.
Yeah.
You want to come up to the podium and tell them about yourself?
Yeah, so, I was approached by a gentleman in Swayze. I'm not sure what his name is. I forget. He seen my truck. We were passing through the area.
it was me.
What's that?
It was me.
Oh, was it you? Okay, yep. So, yeah, it's been a while, so I didn't recognize you, but, so anyways, yeah, we spoke a little bit. He asked me if, I trap beaver in that area and all that, and I told him I do. I trap a big, area. I'm located out of the LaGrow area. And, so, I told him, I said, yeah, I trap a big area, and so he took my card and all that, and I, did some follow-up calls, ended up speaking to Richard, which is,
You talked to me?
How about Raymond?
are you?
Raymond?
Raymond, sorry, Raymond. So anyways, I talked to Raymond this morning and, like a week ago or so, and we had a conversation. He invited me up here, and so here I am. I've been, trapping for around 25 years, had my business for about 5 to 6 years now. Like I say, we cover pretty much your whole territory, so.
you have a nuisance trap, and you can trap anytime?
Correct, yes, yeah, I am an
You
80,
eliminate it.
yeah, I'm an ADC trapper, so I'm licensed, state of Indiana and all that,
You
so.
don't move, you kill
Yep, Weaver, yep.
What would be the rates?
It would just depend on the area and the job and what you guys are looking for. Typically, we do a setup fee and a per catch fee. Or you can just say, hey, we have, a lot of problems in this area all year long, and we could just do a yearly rate, or, however you want to do it. But typically, it's just, where's it at, where's the location at, and then I can quote the job out, and go from there.
We've got them behind, Myers. There's a subdivision right behind Myers on the bypass,
Okay,
and it's got a lot of large holding ponds. We have the Lomax ditch that comes in there.
mhm.
And, that'd be the thing for you to give us a price on. If, we had a nuisance trapper about a season ago. He only caught 3 of them. We knew that wasn't all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, you typically, the way I like to trap is I hate to, make a lot of trips, for me, less is more, and, quicker is better. And so, we go in and set an area, we're gonna set it heavy. We're gonna set everything we can find, get as many sets out as we can to eliminate the problem as fast as we can.
And, I talked to Rick Sullivan this morning. We got him on standby to take the dams out after we catch them again.
Correct, yeah.
So, if you'd want to make an appointment at your convenience, maybe next week or the week after,
Mhm.
me and Raymond could meet you out there, give you a location to meet us,
Okay,
and we could walk it and get familiar with it.
absolutely.
We've talked to the manager of the shopping center, so, because Their property line actually comes out into the big pond, and we see a lodge that's out there. We've always tried to catch them along the ditch line, but, I know there's a few more back. It's the water's getting into the outlets of the street again, I noticed.
Yeah, yeah, if we could get to the lodge, that would be great if we can.
You can get to, I know you can get to kayak.
Yeah, yeah, we can take a canoe, kayak out, yeah, I typically don't go any bigger than that, just because, you know, canoe, I can take everything I need out in that and get what I need to.
But we could get you on that and see how it goes and
Yeah, absolutely.
clear them out.
You give us like a year's warranty or anything?
Not with beaver, no. There, yeah. Unfortunately, no, there's not gonna be, I mean, we will definitely wipe them out of the area, but I'd like to say that they're not going to come back, that's just, there's no way to do that.
That's at the end of Boots Creek, and it starts down here in town and runs all, they went clear to the end and found all these nice ponds. And
Mm-hmm,
they're
yeah.
climbing the chain link fence, cutting down people's little trees.
I do quite a bit of work for a lot of people, and I've got to the point now where, you know, the first couple of years we trapped every year and it took the beaver out every year, and now it's getting to the point now it's like an every other year thing. Some people has went 2 years now, so, I mean, you can get them out of the area, but you know, all these creeks and everything come off the rivers, they find their way back up eventually, so.
But, you guys remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got my number, so, you know, like I say, give me a call, we can set up a time whenever, you know, I got a little availability later this week, or we could go early next week, and,
Okay.
you know, quicker, you know, sooner the better for me, that way we can get started on it and take a look at it.
Okay.
You know, it makes it a lot easier before everything starts freezing up, but even if it does freeze up, we can still get it,
About early next week.
yeah, we can do
Is there a
it.
day that work for you?
You tell me and I'll make it work.
At 9?
Up to you.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
he's got my number, he's got my card and all my info, so just, you can call me or shoot me a text or whatever, and we'll get it set up, and yeah, we'll meet up here then.
Okay,
thank you.
All right, I appreciate you guys' time.
thank you.
We have the, bid opening for,
Yeah, how many did you send out? 11?
and did we get?
And, sorry. You got, I don't have a letter on the footage.
Come on, big deer. Big deer.
Yeah, 2,150 feet. And we're gonna clear on the west side. It was,
I think 5 foot on the top.
5 foot on the top, at the top of the bank on the non-operating side. So how to get any dead trees that's up there. It's a clear area specified, tree stumps include all equipment, labor and material from Redmond Excavating, $2,650.
600.
She wrote that wrong.
Yeah, that don't sound right.
Yeah,
$1 a foot?
yeah, that's the way, something wrong, I give it to
I don't know,
you.
sounds pretty good to me.
27 something.
Yeah, 27,000.
Yeah.
You're making me sweat.
Things last-
What?
$27,650, and there's $54,221.08 in your fund.
How much is it?
How are you, man?
Kitty smiling.
Give you a heart attack?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
54,000, what in the fund?
54.
$54,221.08. I knew it, in here looked at it, but we didn't hear from him, so.
Yeah, the list of the people I sent it to is underneath that cover page.
Okay.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, we,
There's all the people I sent it to.
Don't take care of it, yeah. I like the first price better.
just to let you know,
New farmers. We're gonna work on that opposite bank because there's a deer farm in here. And I can't move it off because I didn't want to share.
Yeah, well, you know,
Yeah,
Redmond's come through with us before, you know, so just to let you guys know, we sent Fulham Camp, Redmond and Inyard, John's Repair, LC Contractors, Bragg, Sullivan's, Dave's, Cook, CF Excavating and BE Powell Excavating. So we try not to leave anybody out that acts interested.
so you're making
I'll
a
make a motion.
motion to accept the bid.
Yeah.
I'll second.
Thanks, Mr. Case made the motion, Pat, made the second. Any other questions? And that's clear the brush on the west side, Alpha Bank on the east side.
5 feet
Okay,
and treat this dump.
pretty stones.
Raymond had a pretty good detailed letter here, so.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? If we got new farmers farming that, so I think
He'll take care of it once it's
yeah,
done.
and we're gonna try to get spray program set up, because a lot of it's been taken care of, but something has, so we might forget it.
That guy to the south, has he put a fence in there? Has he got livestock?
Deer, I don't know what he's got. He's got a deer farm there.
Deer farm.
What about, they tell me.
Hopefully I don't think he's done any tree trimming, so the fence should be set in enough, but we're not gonna mess with it on that side.
Maybe it's not.
He's got a-
Maybe we'll live with it.
He's got a fence that's off about 25 or 30 feet.
You won't be into that then. You'll be-
I don't think so. I mean, the worst, I might have a skid loader over, help keep the stuff off the fence, because it's a 6 or 8 foot fence.
Okay.
New, so we don't want to mess it up, that's for sure.
Any other discussion?
Little, we didn't put any price in there for dredging, but if there was any sandbars or that nature in that stretch, we figure we just pay him extra to, whoever got the bid for the brush, pay him extra to do the digging while
By
they're there.
the hour.
What's he doing? Just cleaning brush?
Yeah, brushing it. It's all grown up there. I think last time it's been years ago, they worked off the east side.
Yeah, they did.
So this is the thick side.
They did.
And it just, just figure, we could, a few hours on the excavating, go down through there and skim that bottom. Even if we start out with a little sediment hole.
Well, that fix the same right roads there.
Yeah. Or,
If there's any washouts. Rip rap.
I didn't see any of those when I walked in. I'll look
we'll
again.
take a look at it with you when you get the brush off, by the time you're ready to put a bill in.
So the mayor has a motion and a second, and the price is, what is it, 27,000?
650.
All in favor of the, letting that bid, would say aye. I abstain because I'm in the watershed. So the motion's carried 3-1. I think you can start anytime.
Yeah.
I know the guy that farms, and it was
Who'd you say it was?
Mark Hasty.
He's a good farmer.
Yeah.
You think live right around there somewhere?
Yeah.
Pardon?
He live right around there?
Well, you know where that old Hasty elevator is? He owns that now. He lives around the area, so
Okay.
I can give you his number.
Yeah, when you get closer, if I get his number, let him know we're coming in.
Yeah. Okay, is there anything else
No.
that we,
Right.
Let's see what's up.
oh, Ryan? Hello?
He's not here today.
He can still be on his laptop.
Ryan?
Just say right on that one. He don't want none.
Okay,
Well, the Yoder that's putting in the racing track down by Matthews, I need to call, somebody, an engineer that's working on that, because the track's gonna be in our easement. And he mentioned a hold harmless agreement, so that's all it would need to be he's putting the track. Our easement, I don't know, I had a concern about him putting we give him an end area opening once, and he put that, storage unit in that collapsed without permission. So I need to talk to everybody. Yeah, he got rid of that contractor, it's not the same one.
no, I'm understanding the bank They maybe put it back.
Mhm. Right,
Once.
DNR did.
Didn't make sense, but you never did it all.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna be talking to Greg Blake from Howard County on the Grant Howard joint drain. And, he's wanting to come in, look at the watershed. They're wanting to raise the maintenance on it. So we'll be making an appointment with him, and they use soil types on their assessments. So we'll see what he has to say.
Anything else that come before the board?
How do they do by the acre?
They have a program, Greg Root, that does hard surfaces, trees, roofs. And then they charge the landowner so much for that. And then if it's a field, it's a little less, but the landowners get a little more because they're more hard surface, so the water gets away.
And, you know, we haven't went to that formula.
Well, I see that.
It's a lot of measuring, but we do the home side at $25 or $50. Rigdon's paying $100 for all their extra runoff into these tiles.
Do they have a ditch assessment per acre then or not?
He goes in and sets, when they do them, he goes in and has town halls. He has that, he uses that program and he tells each individual area what it is. I don't think they're all the same as far as ditch because of the drainage and how much hard surface.
Well, what do they do then? They may not have money in the fund on a ditch, they just go in and do it and then build the farm.
Not in reconstruction, no, but if it needs a lot of work, they'll have town hall meetings, and if 51% of the people want it, they move forward on it. They have a lot of town hall meetings, instead of just waiting for them to come in here, they're going out and meeting in churches and schools, all these people in the evenings and getting stuff through.
Okay.
I've heard that some of them over there just, they end up getting billed.
We've had a few meetings in church after hours, kind of organized before we come in.
Yeah. I think they went to that more than they have biddings and all that, because how you do biddings, you got the engineering costs, you pay the insurance company. It's just everything's so high.
I think they're just wanting to raise the maintenance rate.
But we get plenty of funds, we don't have money in the funds, we don't do.
We have public hearing.
But with my understanding from people that's over there, that sometimes they just get a bill for so much.
If they miss their dates coming to them meetings, yeah, they probably just get a bill. Yeah, because if 51% go for it, they didn't come to a meeting. Majority rules.
I'll let you know more after he comes over. We'll set up a meeting, at his convenience.
But I will tell you guys, something that's coming down the pike. I got hit the other day. The guy was all over me about it. He goes, big farmers putting in this, surface, all this drainage every 40 feet. He goes, well, they're using that ditch more than I am. Like, hell. And then I was stuck because I was like, I got nothing for you. He shouldn't have to pay as much because they put more water in, but I told him it's the same amount.
Except they are. It's still the same amount of water,
Yeah,
whether it runs in on top of the ground or underneath.
right. So that's coming down the pike to every county, I think.
We had an argument from somebody who used to be a state representative once that he was on an open ditch and he's closer to the outlet. So everybody's closer to the outlet should pay less because their water don't have to travel as far. And whoever's at the end of the watershed should pay more because their water's got to travel all the way. And his theory was if I got to haul grain and I live close to the grain elevator, it costs me less. I said, well, this was Little Black Creek. I said, who would divide that watershed up and into the mile segments to make sure these people pay different amounts? Oh, you would. I said, no, because you're arbitrarily taking a watershed and chopping it up and making the people closer to the outlet pay less.
Right.
And I don't want that on me, you know.
Yeah.
We should have just told him, well, that part of the ditch has to handle more water, so he should pay more.
Well, his money, you know, and his money, even though he's close to the outlet, his money's got to take care of the sediment that would come down on him. But, he actually got mad at the drainage board and left the meeting.
There's no good answer on him.
I know.
It's bad who that was.
Begin with a D.
Yep. I began with fair.
You got it.
Okay, anything else to go, board?
Second.
Mr. Jim, Kenny Caves, second, Pinkerton,
Close enough.
all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Thank you. Thank you for coming. This is Dean Johnson.
Yeah, I'll get one people.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, hey, I'll give you Mark Hasty's number,
Okay.
661.
What, Dean, work this thing here first.
Mark,
Does CIE still store stuff there at Hastings?
no, they dropped, when they put the big bins and stuff. 661-1686. I'll tell him that. All right, I'll go back.